Complaints are mounting against a Noblesville-based contractor accused of taking people's money and not doing the work promised.
Call 6 Investigates has been looking into Mark Sellers' business practices for months. RTV6's Carrie Kenny has the newest developments.
We first told you about Mark Sellers back in May. In July, the Attorney General's office filed this lawsuit accusing Sellers of deceptive practices. Now, this lawsuit is still pending, but even with his legal troubles, Sellers is accused of victimizing even more people and causing more damage, including this house on Eastern Avenue. David Shahadi rehabs homes for a living.
This area has a lot of houses that need work.
He filled out forms online looking for a contractor to do foundation work on this home on Eastern Avenue in Marion County. David says a mason named Mark Sellers contacted him, and he hired Sellers back in August. David says Sellers started but did not finish the work.
4 months later, and he's still not done the job.
You tried to get him to come back here and finish it?
Yeah, I tried 20 times. I've been trying to work with him over and over and over again.
David says Sellers left behind damage, including a broken water pipe and a mess of debris.
He dumped them all over there, and he's supposed to take all these away. And
Jimmy Brown is a mason of 45 years. He was brought in to fix what he calls an unstable project.
It's the foundation. It's off, and the rafters inside, they buckling inside because he didn't do. He's supposed to jack the whole house up around, and he did not do that.
How long should this job take?
A week's work.
Mark Sellers is facing a lawsuit from the state attorney general accusing him of violating the Indiana Deceptive Consumer Sales Act and taking people's money and failing to finish the job, sometimes leaving behind dangerous conditions. The AG is asking a Hamilton County court to stop Sellers from operating and seeking restitution for several customers. Call 6 Investigates also found mounting judgments in Indiana dating back to 2014, totaling more than $110,000. And at least a dozen people, including David Shahadi, have filed complaints with the Indiana Attorney General. We met up with Sellers in March.
Mark, Carrie Kenny with WRTV. We want to talk to you about your business practices, sir. There's a lot of people that say you owe them money. Are you taking people's money and not doing the work promised?
no.
Mark Sellers told us then that he's working on it.
They all want their money back. Are you going to give people their money back, sir?
Yeah, through the judgments we will.
Consumers we talk with say they're still waiting for their money. David Shahadi says he paid Sellers $8,000 before he found out about Call 6 Investigate's story and the AG lawsuit.
It's discouraging for me to even do that, because how can he allowed to do still this? He still have license.
He's right. Mark Sellers does have a valid active license in Marion County. We checked with the city of Indianapolis, and they told us the Board of Contractors can revoke a license for a variety of reasons, including fraud or poor workmanship. But they need consumers to provide evidence before the board can hear the case. The city issued a stop work order on the Eastern Avenue house because no one got a permit for foundation work. A city spokesperson says they did eventually issue a permit, but the $215 fee is still unpaid. Jimmy Brown and David Shahadi say it's frustrating.
He don't need to be in this type of business, man, taking people money, man.
It's discouraging for me. I don't even want to deal with contractors anymore because I don't know who to trust anymore.
We reached out to Sellers and his attorney, but they have not yet provided a response for this story. They did file a response to the Attorney General's office lawsuit, denying many of the allegations and blaming customers for not being able to finish some of the work. You can read Sellers' entire response on our website, theindychannel.com, and the RTV6 app. Carrie Kenny, RTV6.